I got my notes ready, so hopefully I don't ramble through this. Hopefully. So this fall semester, I will be entering my junior year of college. Meaning I already have 2 years under my belt. Meaning I'm just that much closer to graduating. Also meaning I will be hearing a lot more of, so what are your plans after college? What are you doing with your major? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? When you gonna get married? I'm looking at you, Granny. Honestly, if you had asked me when I was in high school, in Hollywood, directing movies, kikiing with Oprah, getting mentorship from Ava DuVernay, so on and so forth, making millions, blah, 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 blah. But as of late, I've noticed things that I once wanted aren't necessarily what I want now. It's so easy for us to get so caught up in talking about our future and this and that. Proverbs 27 verse 1 says, "Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring." In other words, we don't know what's in store. But do we ever really stop to think about God's plan?
God's plan. God's plan.
And what God has planned for our lives? Better yet, do we ever stop and think, with the plans that we make, how do these plans honor God? Do we ever really stop and think, how am I putting God first? How am I honoring God in what I am doing? Let me just say that our lives are not our own. Our bodies are not our own, they are God's. We are simply just here. My life is not mine, your life is not yours, and so on and so forth. At the same time, none of us are here by mistake. God has all put us on this earth for a reason. God gives us different talents and abilities for a reason. At the end of the day, we are given these abilities to honor God. I watched a sermon online from one of my favorite pastors, Dr. Matthew Stevenson, and he was talking about how God gives us all these different gifts and how we shouldn't be covetous towards everybody's gifts because not everyone can master what God has called one person to do. Whether that be singing, writing, or making films, we're all called to this earth to do something that honors God. And you know, we can make our own plans. We can plan out our life 5 years from now, heck, maybe even 30 years from now. When all is said and done, God has the final say so. God orders our steps, and it is for us to follow those steps, if that makes sense. This is definitely something I've been reflecting on a lot lately. What do I want to do after college? Who knows? I am a film major, if that wasn't obvious, with a Spanish minor. A month or two ago, I probably could have told you, maybe I want to make some films, I want to work for Telemundo, I want to get fluent, find a way to mix the two. In doing so, I guess I just wasn't keeping God first. I was thinking of these things more for my benefit. How would they benefit me? Because I do live in Texas, Spanish is big. So when I do tell people that I am learning Spanish, the first thing that they say is, "That's good, you can get a job." That kind of led me to believe, oh, I'ma just learn Spanish so I can get a job. But one night I kind of sat and I thought about it, and I just thought about how knowing Spanish will honor God. Yes, I could make money from learning Spanish, but at the same time, I could learn Spanish and I can help people who don't speak English. I can be a bridge for people and help them. Or, you know, I could teach Spanish, helping students study abroad, specifically Black students, because not a lot of Black students do study abroad. It's very few. Even with my group, I was the only Black kid on the trip. How would that honor God? I would be helping others and just encouraging them and let them know that anything is possible through God. I remember a while ago, we were at my mom's church and the pastor had said, God's plan plus your motivation equals success. One of my favorite scriptures that revolves around prayer is Philippians 4 verse 6, my Nana's favorite verse. "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God." I even have a sticky noted right here next to the picture of me and my Nana. Well, I don't want to say you can have anything that you want, but if you pray for it and you know you give thanks to God constantly, then you can have just about anything. And that's definitely something that I do want to teach to young kids. Also, the word success. Let's talk about that for a moment. In life, we all aim to be successful. And typically nowadays, to be successful means to be rich, to be balling, to be flexing on everybody. I'm not gonna lie, I love to flex every now and again. I'll be doing it. I look stupid sometimes, but I'll be doing it. I believe there's a different definition of success in the kingdom of God. I feel like if you're able to preach a word successfully to somebody, that's successful. If you're able to, you know, bring somebody out of a dark place, success. Or if you're just able to start building your relationship with God, I find that successful. That's success. God's kingdom measures success completely differently. So yeah, I can't lie, I did ramble a little bit, but the main thing that I do want you guys to take from this is before you make a plan, no matter how big, no matter how small, ask yourself, how does this honor God? And is he the #1 priority in what you're doing? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my rambling. Hope to see you next time. Lighting makes my eyebrows look so non-existent, so it is what it is. Thanks for watching.